Hello, good morning. Welcome people again to this filming? Yes, it's recording. I hope the game doesn't fuck up because of that. And well, it's been a while and a long while. I was on vacations. I'm sorry for that. Let me close the door. Okay. It's been a long while. I'm so sorry, but well, it is what it is. I figure, hey, nobody's watching me either way, so why don't I take like a week or two and also enjoy my own vacations, doing well, not nothing. Uh, well, this I don't speak English as my mother language, and I'm a very bad trader. So, yeah, this is gonna be funny. Just making silly jokes. So, 22 of November, 1:14 p.m. Supreme Court of Judicature, Courtroom 2. Ah, yes, I remember this. Well, I understand you are the judicial assistants of the defense, but why this sudden ingress into my courtroom?
Ha! Judicial assistant and a woman, no less. The rules state that females are.
Okay, okay, incel. Holy fuck, that's an ouchie to the woman. Oh fuck. He seems he attacks. Oh fuck, I'm sorry. Uh, eh,
that females are not permitted into this court of law other than to testify. Yes, I fully understand. I ask only for 5 minutes of time. I have some vital evidence that I must hand over to the defense. Ha! You're too late, little girl. This trial has been already concluded.
5 minutes. I will not allow a moment more.
But Your Excellency, I am most grateful.
Uh, who exactly are you?
I'm sorry, there's no time. Please, simply accept this for now.
What is it? A report about something written in English.
Is the sales bread research?
The English woman.
After the trial resumed earlier, I hurried back to the university. I went to Dr. Wilson's laboratory in the medical factory and borrowed this paper.
Ah, yes, that's right. Miss Brett was studying under the professor, wasn't she? So, does this research, whatever it is, have something to do with the case?
I'm afraid I don't know. I haven't been able to listen to the procedures of the trial myself.
Oh, no, of course not. Hmm. The special characteristics of curare and its effects on human subjects. Interesting.
Curare? What's that? I never heard of that word before.
It's Spanish for healing.
Time's up! The prosecutor demands the immediate removal of this female trespasser from the courtroom. There was too little time for me to read it in detail. But I but I've summarized what I could on a note just inside the cover. If you think it could be valuable, please cast your eye over it.
This is wonderful. Thank you. The celebrates report has been entered into the court record.
Goodbye then, and good luck.
She disappeared. She's a ghost. She took it literally the banished from this courtroom. Um, you have had long enough, Consul. We cannot detain our English guest any longer. I ask the prosecution and the defense now one last time. Does either of you have further evidence to present to the court? I presume not, but...
The prosecutor has made its case convincingly enough already. Nothing more to add, Your Excellency.
Ryunosuke, we're out of options here. Wait a second. They just give us something. I'm going to examine it. Synopsis. A poison made from the bark of certain trees in the jungle of South America. The hunters of a poison made of the bark of certain trees in the jungles of South America. The hunters of the region have used it in ancient times to incapacitate their prey. Special characteristics: effect: instant paralysis of the entire body and subsequent death, even in minute doses. Route of entry: above mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound, such as an inflicted by a blowpipe dart. A wound. Mierda. Due to its ability to render the human body paralytic, it is believed that the toxin could have an application as an anesthetic. However, a solution for the respiratory arrest caused as a result from the full body paralysis must be found first, or patients would die of suffocation. Okay. Uy, Ryunosuke, we're out of options here. Really, this is our very last chance. Yes, I know. Yum, 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 yum. Unique New York. Your Excellency, the defense does have new evidence. That look. The unyielding stare of a true Japanese warrior. I'm horny. Well, Miss Brett.
Yes, Your Excellency.
I don't remember what voice did she have. Probably something English or something. It's been 2 weeks. Don't ask me much. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps you could grace us with your presence a little longer.
It's a delightful invitation, but I'm afraid it's not so very long until tea time.
Forgive me, Miss Brett. It seems I wasn't clear. I realize it was phrased as a question. However, I must ask you to treat that as an order. Ooh, the cultural shifting. The Japanese ask, but they tell you to stay. If they don't ask.
I've said many times before, but the Japanese language makes no sense.
I know. My apologies, dear lady. So, Consul, what is new evidence that demands the court's attention? Well, there's something about venom, about poison. Miss Giselle Brett. Ho, Giselle Brett. We understand that you were studying under Dr. Wilson's at Yume University doing research. What a brat. Research, by sheer coincidence perhaps, into a deadly poison.
What?
Poison? What are Where are you going with this, console? A, a toxin known as curare, Your Excellency. Even the slightest amount of this deadly poison entering the body leads to instant death.
Objection!
Oh, they are like out of farming right now. Completely love them.
What? What the complete and utter nonsense? Kurare, you say? I've never even heard of that.
You wouldn't have done.
What do you mean?
I mean that you wouldn't have heard of Kurare before for one very simple reason. Tell them, Ryunosuke. It doesn't. Well, I'm going to tell them. You're completely shut off. It doesn't exist in our country. It doesn't exist. I think it was the voice like more nasal. It doesn't exist. Correct. Which means no matter what what test the police can do for the toxin, they never identify Kurare. Why? Because there is no test available that can identify the presence of this highly deadly poison. Wah! Order! Consul, does this deadly poison truly exist? Sorry, Kazuma, I broke the whole book, and now I'm trying to fix it. According to this report of an authorized According to this report, authored by the visiting research student from England, Kurare has long been used by tribespeople from South America as a poison to lace their arrows. You know, there's a visual it's a visual novel. It's a light novel in Japan called the Hot Latina Wants My Body or something like that, and it's about a Latin American girl, a Brazilian girl that goes by the name of Latina, Latina Olabumiwa, and she comes from a tribe. And it's basically the most racist light novel that you can ever find, and it's real. Oh shit, that's funny stuff. So yes, of course, it's a tribes people of South America. In this case, good use. Well, I cannot help but imagine the Latina from that light novel. Holy fuck! It's ruining this moment for me. Well, not ruining at all, but well, whatever. It seems that it's reasonably well known among European doctors and scientists.
To lace their arrows?
The report states that it's produced from the extract of a tree that grows deep into the Amazonian jungle. And it was first brought back to Europe at the turn of the century by explorers. It claims that animals that shot by arrows laced with curare suffer instant death. Doesn't that about to sum it up, Miss Brett?
Objection!
Trumpery! These aspersions are utter trumpery! To start with, the victim has been administered some with if the victim had been administered some of this so-called deadly poison, he would have been squirming and wriggling in pain, and the other diners would have surely noticed.
That's true. What do you say about that, Inspector?
Obviously, I would have noticed a disturbance like that.
I don't remember anything like that either. And I didn't notice the processor being in any kind of pain. Ryunosuke. Ryunosuke. You read this fucking thing even before I did. According to this, however, it's the other way around. You know it, Ryunosuke. Why don't you say it?
What do you mean the other way around?
I was talking to Ryunosuke, not you. The bare fact that the victim didn't show any visible signs of distress. It's evidence that curare was used. Explain yourself, Counsel! Stop overfarming! The moment these toxins enters a person's systems, it causes instant paralysis. In other words, the afflicted victims lose all strength. Ryunosuke, no matter how much you turn the pages, you have to concentrate in the words to read. To actually read. Stop it. In other words, afflicted victims lose all strength and are completely unable to move. Even if they were in total agony, there would be no visible sign of pain at all. Oh, how terrible! Obviously, if a man lost all strength in his muscles, he'd collapse on the floor. But with a chair under for him to support, as Dr. Wilson did, the effects could go largely unnoticed. But I don't follow, Kazuma. Where did you read all of that? That's just paralysis. It's I thought the poison caused instant death. You read the fucking thing, Ryunosuke. Think! The full explanation is extremely unpleasant. Poison causes immediate paralysis, and it's said, leaving the victim unable to move. But after a short time, the paralysis is so severe it causes the muscles that control respiration to fail. Respiration? In other words, the actual cause of death is suffocation. And all the while, the victim is conscious and aware, just unable to move.
That's hideous.
To the observer, it would look almost like the victim was sleeping peacefully into an endless sleep. But for the victim himself, his final moments would be a living hell. That is the true nature of this deadly curare poison.
Somebody left the window open.
And you are suggesting that this bottle console actually contains this terrifying poison?
This is all very convenient, isn't it? A hitherto no poison for which there is no means of testing. Quite a happy time for the defense. If I may. All these facts, you think there's a plan? Shut up!
Oh fuck.
As a Joe who must be thought. Of course. The lady! So, this is how you Japanese behave, is it?
What?
You steal another's honest hard work and then announce the results as if you discovered them. I'm appalled. What a lonesome act!
Well, Miss Brett, the feeling is mutual. So, let's find a hotel and...
Whatever
no.
do you mean?
capitalizing on the unfortunate circumstances of an innocent man to frame him for a heinous crime. That really is a lonesome act. Wouldn't you agree?
Objection!
Enough of this! I, for one, refuse to accept it! The idea of some poison that doesn't even exist in the great empire of Japan, it's breaking the rules!
What's so funny?
You are funny. Oh, excuse me, Your Excellency.
Yes, Miss Brett.
May I borrow that bottle for a moment, please?
Well, yes, I don't see. Why not? Oh, la va a beber. Eso no prueba nada. That doesn't prove anything.
I don't get it. Don't get too big for your boots, you insignificant little island boys.
Oh no. Did he call those island boys? Do you see any tattoos on my face?
To an English woman such as myself, this whole affair is a farcical comedy.
Ooh, farcical comedy, that's nice. Nice word there. Farcical comedy. I love it.
Your little police games and these foolish courtroom antics, it's laughable, really. But I'm getting bored of it all now. It's time for the games to end. Cheers!
Wait, what are you doing?
No sparkle left at all. How appropriate for this shabby affair.
You know that the poison have to enter in a wound, right?
Goodness, whatever is the matter, you all look quite stunned.
Yeah, because that doesn't prove anything. So, no curare. No! Kazuma! You read the fucking thing! That doesn't prove anything! The bottle was clean. Is that what you're saying? No! Well, yes, but no!
You look quite incredulous, little boy, but of course, that's the simple truth. Thank you for presenting these findings of my research so concisely here in this grand venue, most kind. Thank you, waiter. And now then, Your Excellency.
Oh, just Miss Brett?
I should like to be excused now, please. I think I've given more than enough of my time for the furtherance of friendship between our countries.
Yes, dear lady, we're most gratified with all the assistance you have given. Ay, maldita sea! God damn it, everybody here is so fucking stupid! This doesn't make sense, Kazuma! This doesn't prove anything! There had to be poison in that bottle, there was! So how did she? How did she swallow the whole glass and live to tell the tale? Kazuma, you read the fucking thing! I don't understand it. Everybody saw.
Well, I suppose it's not, if nothing else, this little Far Eastern charade will make for an interesting conversation at the next party I attended Monday. There has to have been poison in that bottle, doesn't there? There has to, because I read that it doesn't work if there's no entry wound. The mouth is not an entry wound. But there can't have been, because otherwise she would have kneeled over dead. If she had a fucking wound opening or exit or whatever. Come on, Ryunosuke. We have all the clues now. That water bottle contains poison. You know it. Everybody knows it. The culprit did put curare into Dr. Wilson's carbonated water. You fucking stupid idiots. The defense refused to change its position. Are you serious, Kazuma? Are you fucking stupid? Fool, are you blind? There is no possible way that bottle could contain poison. I mean, we just saw Miss Brett drinking water from it. That's right. Which rather complicates your argument, I think. I believe that complication can't be explained. How? How exactly? I need to think through all this stupidity, to all the things don't quite add up here, one by one. I'm sure the answer is in the evidence. We have it in the courtroom somewhere. It has to be. I read it. I'm not stupid. I was passing through the pages and I read all the fucking time. So I'm going to pass bit by bit because these stupid people don't know how to read, it seems. Very well. If the defense truly intends to assert its claim, I must ask you to support the assumption with evidence. What explains how the witness was able to consume so deadly poison? From the supposedly water unscathed. No, they just saw the medical record, I think. Let me see. Well, the medical report.
Yes!
It seems the defense, or should I say, the wrench accused, is the only real source of complication in this case. Ay, Quijote. Alright, I'll do my best. If you're not that, is this.
Yes!
The answer to this riddle is right here in Miss Brett's own research report. That's not a valid explanation. No. Like, I would literally just say, no. After all, we don't speak English. That report is utterly gibberish. The imprudent young scoundrel is trying to ridicule the court, Your Excellency. I'm not trying to ridicule anyone. Honest, I'm just reading Susano-san's notes.
I concur. This report is too extensive to be considered in its entirety by the code. We are stupid. You will direct us to the pertinent section, Council. Which section of the report reveals the alleged answer to the riddle? Ah, me cago en tu mierda. Creo que es special characteristics, but I am speaking Spanish. Like, okay, synopsis. Yeah, no. Special characteristics. Subsequent death above mentioned effects. Okay, special characteristics. Special characteristics. We've been hearing a lot about this curare poison. And it left me curious about something. Oh, Council? Well, it sounds as though indigenous hunters have been using this poison for years and years to lace the heads of arrows that they shoot at whatever prey they hunting. So we've been led to believe, yes. And point of hunting is to catch the prey to eat.
Get to the point, please!
But if they were to use laced arrows, doesn't that mean that there would be traces of poison left in the prey that the hunters were going to eat? Yes, good point! Kazuma, you read the fucking thing! So surely the hunters would have want to eat a. So surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, wouldn't they? Because they'd be eating poison. Good gracious, Council, that would be madness. But actually, I found the answer to that conundrum in this research paper here. Under the special characteristics, it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound. Through a wound, you say? I see, that makes sense. Yes, the mention of that particular detail seemed a little strange to me though. But it all makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. When the curare enters the body through an open wound, it has a terrifying poisonous effect. However, when it enters to the body via the mouth, it has no poison effects whatsoever.
What?
Miss Brent, you authored this research. You knew curare special characteristics. And you knew that you could make a spectacle of that you could make the spectacle of drinking the water without any danger to yourself.
You mentally little. It was alive! Scallion!
Yunosuke, it turns out you're an even better lawyer than I thought you'd be. Yes, good thing that I defended myself, Kazuma. You are really fucking stupid. Really? Me? A lawyer?
All this poison is fascinating. It's fascinating, I'm sure. But I fail to see how possibly. Shut up. So the ill-bred
Uy, cuidado con el racismo. Wait, racist witch? What happened to your mask?
So the ill-bred little puppy has a new toy to play with. Some facts he read in a book. But I'm afraid knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy. It only makes you look silly.
Please talk like this to me. What are you trying to say?
Your boyish logic has a fatal flaw.
Schoolboyish? Flaw?
Even your brain has managed to deduce curare is safe to digest. It seems likely that its effects are neutralized by the acidic nature of the gastric succus. Succus. Oh, yes, well, of course. Gastric succus. Gastric succus? What are they? So, if this. That was funny. Sorry. Uh, so, if this little poison is completely harmless when drunk, the professor wouldn't have died when he swallowed, wouldn't he? Ah, yes, that's right.
Good gracious!
That's basic science. Science that even a schoolboy should be able to understand, no?
Ryunosuke is not surprised. Ryunosuke is just astonished at the level of stupidity that the the courtroom is. Like everybody has the memory of a fish, and I haven't been playing this fucking thing in 2 fucking weeks. You have been at least hours. Like, god damn it. Everything silent at the front and love. Holy fuck. That's going to be the thing. Thank you very much, Aim. The logic holds. If the lady and the professor drank the same poison, they would have been affected in the same way. Are you trying to suggest?
Yes, this curare poison is completely irrelevant to the case of trial. That's right. Surely, even a little cockroach like you could understand as something as simple as that.
the fucking bird. You fucked up. What is this? Running up inside me. I've never felt like this before. I like it. It's a sort of conviction to break down all the discrepancies. It's so intense. It's almost rage-like. And more than anything else, it's an animalistic desire to take down my prey. Oh.
Objection!
Objection. I don't think so, Miss Joseph Pratt.
How dare you use that tone with me?
You know very well that there's no fatal flaw in here. You know exactly why. Even though both you and the victim swallowed the same poison, you are alive, but Dr. Wilson is dead. Consul, I'm sure I don't need to remind you. You must provide compelling evidence. As we know that this poison is completely harmless when ingested, why would Dr. Wilson alone have been killed by the curare? Something that we all saw an hour ago!
Take that!
Take that! As Miss Brett so readily pointed out, she drank the same water as the professor. However, there was a fundamental, vital difference between the two diners. Vital difference? The toxic effects of curare are only felt when the poison enters the body through an open wound. So, for a healthy person with no injuries, drinking it is completely harmless. But what if there was a wound inside the mouth of the person drinking the poisoned water?
Inside?
Yes, like the wound you might have if you had just been to the dentist and had a tooth extracted, for example.
Miss Brett, you have acknowledged many times in your testimony already that you were well aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that day.
Ah. So that's it. You used the knowledge to orchestrate this. Wait a second, what happened to the coin? Like, is it going to be relevant now? Is she laughing?
I don't like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist. These childish courtroom games and your half-baked arguments are so puerile.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, little schoolboy. You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, what?
You see, when you leave vital evidence laying around, oh no, you never know what might happen to it.
No!
I mean, I could just slip. Oh dear, how careless of me.
Is she fucking stupid? Like, admitting this in the middle of the courtroom?
I'm afraid some crucial evidence just have been tragically destroyed.
No! The Englishwoman just smashed the bottle! And in the Supreme Court, what a terrible... Well, whatever. What a terrible blood! Officer, what are you waiting for? Collect up as much water from that broken bottle as possible at once.
You're wasting your time. This delightful carpet under my feet was a gift from the British Empire. I assure you it will soak the water beautifully. You have neither the technology nor the present mind to recover it. The presence of mind to recover it.
Hosonaga is like, este kind of stupid. How could you? You won't get away with this. You know that, right?
You can thump the bench and scout as much as you like, little boy. But I'm afraid we'll never know. Or know now, will we? If there was really poison in the bottle or not.
You...
And let us not forget, we still have some very compelling evidence left intact.
Did you know that you destroyed the evidence, right? And that's a crime.
Isn't that right, counsel for the prosecution? Of course, of course! You're referring to these photographic prints I presumably. That's right. I'm really looking at this photograph. It's clear as day, isn't it? The poor professor was sitting with his back to me. Of course, the only person who could have shot him from the front is the little schoolboy.
Objection!
No, you killed the victim that day using curare. Then ordered to frame Ryunosuke Naruhodo for the crime. You waited until he picked up the pistol. You arranged for him to find him on the floor. Before you shot the professor's dead body in the chest with your own hidden gun. Then, in the confusion that followed, all you have to do was to turn the dead professor and his chair around. You see, you had every opportunity to commit this crime.
What a wonderful imagination you have, young man. A hidden gun, you say, and shoot the professor's dead body, did I? Well, I'm terribly sorry, but you don't have a shred of evidence. Exactly! You have nothing to support your wild claims. The prosecution stance remained unchanged. The victim, Dr. H. Wilson, was killed by a gunshot to the chest. Delivered in cold blood by the accused Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Ugh. Hmm. This is unbelievable. How can this be happening? How can the Excellency, to, after all that I've shown, still doubts? We had her. Now, is she really going to get away with it? Because everybody's so fucking stupid? The way she destroyed that evidence was obscene. Ryunosuke, destroying evidence is not a crime yet. Yes, we come this far, but now you're the only one who can finish it. What do you mean? We love all vital evidence, it's true. So, if there are any clues left for us to use now, they must be in your head. In my head? You told me before that your powers of observation were the one thing you could really depend upon. Well, yes, that's true, but I didn't manage to notice that this woman has a was a foreigner with a swan on her head. So, think back again now. Try to remember every last detail about the scene that day. Everything you felt, every color, every smell. What I saw, what I felt. Every color. Is Kazuma right? There's someone in the vibrant memory of this Zen in my head. There could be another clue to expose Dr. Wilson's identity. There's a clue. I don't know what it is, but there's a clue. Actually, Kazuma, I think there might have been something. Thinking back over everything I saw, I think I might have uncovered another clue. Haha, you always have something up your sleeve, don't you, Ryunosuke? Come on then, let's wipe the smug smile of that English woman's face with some evidence. Alright, I can't wait. It's been niggling for a while that something feels amiss in my memories of that day. Whatever it is, it could be the key to arriving at the truth of all of this. Here, somewhere, there's a clue that shows Dr. Wilson's real killer must have been his. The thing?
Take that!
Inspector Hosonaga, answer me this. Yes? What is it?
What is it?
He's still miles away, probably thinking about the bottle being smashed. As you said a number of times now, you strive for perfection in your investigation, don't you?
Absolutely.
I wonder, therefore, if perhaps you took anything else from the scene of the crime. Like, for instance, the plate of steak that you took from the victim's table that day.
Attention!
Wait a minute! Are you going to... Shut up! Where are you going with this, little boy?
Just a memory. That's been troubling me.
What memory?
I saw the scene shown on this photographic print with my own eyes that day. And what I saw on the wooden base of the plate was the steak that was served on. I don't know if I should like finish this right now. I think I'm going to finish the case right now. It's going to be a longer episode, but whatever.
What?
Oh really? And what of it? A splattering of blood. Obviously, that must have happened when you shot the professor. No, that can't be the case. Take a good look at the photograph and the relative position to everything anywhere, in there, whatever. The plate of steak it's almost directly behind the victim. If I'm supposed to have shot Dr. Wilson in the chest from the front, there's no way the blood from the victim could have ended up directly behind him. Yes. For the blood to be made it onto the plate, it implies that the plate was between the victims and the shooter. Which means the shooter must have been sitting in the opposite to the professor, as you were. Giselle Brett. I beg your pardon?
Objection!
This is beyond ridiculous, fabricated nonsense. Is the court seriously expected to believe something that something the accused has apparently just remembered seeing? This could be the moment that my entire career of the police force have been leading to.
Inspector, you mean?
Yes, I took the plate with the interest of preserving the evidence from the scene of the crime. Look at it, meat and all, and I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief because of it. You did what? I took the steak that you have been eating, Miss Brett, and he took the steak that the surgeon have been eating. And I did it all in the name of justice.
Then we can find out for sure whether or not there's a bloodstain on Miss Brett's plate. We must examine it now! Inspector! The court wishes to examine the plate from the victim's table immediately. Yes, sir! Sorry for the delay.